Hey everyone, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 109 of the TNA Impact Wrestling TEW2013 Let's Play. I'm just going to quickly go and save that. This is our last show in the month of June, and basically before we go on and enter July and start the proper road to Hardcore Justice. So we're going to have a pay-per-view with some gimmick matches for once. But of course we need a good build-up till then, so these matches actually mean something and are in worth stipulations and worth gimmick matches. So we've got 14 segments, we've got 2 pre-show segments, and of course we're still in the Wireless Centre in the Great Lakes region, as we're hoping to, of course, just continue to increase our popularity and make sure another good rating here. So, without further ado guys, let's kick in and let's see the show. One debutant today again. Apart from that, I think that'll be the last of a couple of debuts. We'll maybe see 1 or 2 in a couple of weeks as part of Divine Entertainment, but it's a major one this week. Enjoy. So a full sellout 12,000 is good. In a match that had some good action, but then not much in the way of heat. The Nation defeated the Kingdom in 9:25 when Ua Nation defeated Redman by pinfall with a jackhammer. This got a 68C+, so a very good match there. The announcing helped the match, as the colour commentary. The tag team storyline has advanced, and Redman is improving in Rumble in performance, so a good effort there in his jobbing capacity. Negatives are all for guys holding back, so that's very good. Happy with that. And I'm actually had some good action in average heat. Chris Hero defeated Tommaso Ciampa in 5:48 with the death blow. Just a 60C, nothing great from Chris Hero. Both guys are really poor at the moment. No skill improvements, and the negatives mostly for Tommaso Ciampa. So now we start the show, and about the featured great action in average heat. Morrison and Ricochet defeats Mascara Dorada and Drew Galloway in 10:18 when Ricochet defeated Drew Galloway with the Chocolate Rain. This gathered a 68C+, so okay, could have been better. Again, announcing quality and colour commentary gave the match a boost. Both storylines advanced because it has 2 storylines put together. No skill improvements. Negatives are mostly for holding back, but it's just to give Ricochet and Morrison a victory, just a bit of momentum in the feud, you know, a bit of kind of siding towards them. The good guys are winning, the faces are winning. What will the heels do next week to try and counter that? Next up, during the Hardys and the Killer Elite Squad match, we see Lashley and Ua Nation monitoring the match from backstage. This drew a 70C+ rating, and the tag team storylines continues because they're obviously part of that with the Hardys. Negatives just for Ua Nation's low momentum, but we can work on that. In a match that had some good action and average heat, the Killer Elite Squad defeated the Hardys in 6:46 when Harry Smith defeated Matt Hardy by pinfall. Just a 71C+, so okay, could have been better. Both teams have excellent chemistry. Colour commentary helping again, and again the tag team storyline advances. Lance Hoyt and Jeff Hardy both improve their performance skills. Negatives are mostly going to be for Matt and Jeff, I would think. And Harry Smith for a bit of fatigue because he is literally working everywhere. So here we have landed with Divine Entertainment, the showcase of all future TNA champions. First up, my client, Pinky Sanchez, and we're willing to take on anyone from the back. So who's got the balls? They wait for a bit before they're greeted by Cowboy James Storm. So Divine, I say the ratings are going to be poor until we get him over. Once we get him over as a manager, everyone's going to follow suit and he'll get everybody else over. So 38D- there. Pinky Sanchez came across well. I say it will take time before we get Johnny Divine over, but once he's over, we'll get a manager for the next God knows how many years. Because I intend to make this a long term save. So in the match then, it had some good action but not much in the way of heat. Pinky Sanchez defeated James Storms in 7:45 by pinfall. This got a 69C+. Johnny Divine doing good work at ringside. Same as last time, very good pairing. James Storm's improving his flying skills, and hopefully it's a wee boost for both Pinky Sanchez and Johnny Divine. Next up, we've got a graphic for EC3. It just documents his rise up the ranks in TNA over the last year, just because I've never put him in the show. So 76B- for EC3. The only thing that was negative there was the segment was short, but pretty decent from EC3 as we continue to push him up the card. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Hawkins defeated Bram in 8:34 by DQ thanks to Father James Mitchell. Father James Mitchell did some good work at ringside. Both guys had great chemistry. Could have probably scored a better rating, but it got a 64C. No skill improvements. The negatives are both guys holding back in the booking decisions, but we have to try and get Bram over, even in the case of a disqualification here, protect them a little bit. I don't really have anything planned for Hawkins, so he might be a jobber for the Stars, despite the early push we gave him. Bram continues the beatdown before ending it with the curb stomp. Father James Mitchell takes the mic. You see this? This is the single deadliest man in TNA. He will destroy anyone put in front of him and subject them to mass amounts of pain. The dawning of the Bram era is upon us. Only a 49D+, but the same instance as Johnny Devine, Father James Mitchell isn't over in this mod for some reason. Probably hasn't been on television for a while. But hopefully again we can build him up and all our superstars can benefit when they work with him. But Bram looked good, and the dirt sheet just is low momentum for both guys, but we can work on that. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Angelina Love and Beth defeated Mia Yim in a 2-on-1 handicap match when Angelina Love defeated Mia Yim by pinfall with the lights out. This got a 66C+, continues the women's storyline. Mia Yim's obviously going to need a bit of help, but who is going to help her? We'll find that out in July. Mia Yim and Angelina Love both improved their Rumble skills. Not too bad there for the women's division. CM Punk comes out for tonight's main event, followed by Rocky Romero. Romero says, now guys, you beat me twice. With two different partners. But of course, this is a 6-man. CM Punk is one of my partners. However, my other partner will be the man who will join me when I finally defeat Ibushi and Nakamura for the Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my comrade, Alex Kozlov. So Alex Kozlov finally debuts in TNA. The Forever Hooligans are in TNA. An ATP segment there. Tag Team Champion storyline advances because of this. And now we have an epic 6-man tag coming up. Will it deliver? It certainly does. And about to feature great action and great heat from the audience. CM Punk and the Forever Hooligans defeat Samoa Joe in State of Mind in 1844 when Alex Kozlov defeats Shinsuke Nakamura by pinfall. This got an 88B+, so far surpassed anything I thought it was going to get. Both storylines continue, and Alex Kozlov gets his cocky face gimmick over with a 94 rating. Only Samoa Joe improves technical skills, but that can only help him at this moment in time. Not too bad, it's just holding back an inconsistency, which, considering there was 6 men involved, I'm really happy with that, and a good match there. Makes me feel the main event might suffer. Next up, John Cena. Tonight's the night, another big night for John Cena. I have to prove to the world that I belong here and that I can compete with the best in TNA. Tonight I got Adam Cole. We've never met, but I've heard a lot about you, kid. So bring your best fight, and tonight John Cena ends the hoodoo. Spoiler folks, while Cena wins. You want some? Come get some. So obviously Cena's on this big losing streak in TNA, can't beat any other wrestlers, and this is his big opportunity to end the streak. It's a 90 A-rated segment, which leads to our main event, which delivered as well, holy crap. In a match that had some excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience, Adam Cole defeated John Cena in 1844 by pinfall with a Florida key, following a botched interference by Chris Jericho. So Jericho wanted his payback on Adam Cole, but botches it to cost Cena the match. 88B+ again, phenomenal. It continues the storyline between Adam Cole and Chris Jericho. No skill improvements there, but hopefully that gives a little pop and a bit of momentum towards Adam Cole as we job Cena out again. And to end the show, Cena says, I'm sick of this crap, people getting in my way. Next week, Samoa Joe, I want to fight you for the title. If I lose, I'm gone from this company for good. Over to you, office, you make your mind up. So Cena wants the World Championship, or he wants to leave the company. He's only here for a short time, as this is sending him back. 89A, it continues the World Championship storyline. It highlights Cena's frustration. We could see Cena v Joe on our next show. Overall, 86B+, that's the kind of ratings we wanted. That is why we brought John Cena in to TNA, to get ratings up, and that increase popularity in 26 regions. That's exactly what we're wanting. Fucking nailed it. Apologies for the bad language, but we nailed it. That's exactly what we're looking for, exactly the kind of rating, and let's hope that good rating can then come up in a very good amount of folk turn into the show, a good rating, and hopefully we can kick on. But at least I've got a lot to work on before the next episode. I'm going to try and expand even. Easy for me to say. The TV deal out to a couple of countries. Don't have any more recruits. But certainly if we can get the TV deal, we can get Impact viewed elsewhere, and the same with Crossfire, hopefully we can only continue to take this company forward. Let's see, is there MD here we could steal? I know I don't really need any more faces, but Luke Robinson, that was on Tough Enough, I believe. Scott Steiner, could we bring him back? Mickey Knuckles, she's injured again. How long is she out for? 27 days with a broken orbital bone. So I think Undertaker had back in the day. But no real highlights there. The vast majority enjoyed Crossfire, and fantastic reviews for Impact, so that's good. And just quickly check your email. It's not really a spoiler, the fact that Brody Lee is finally here. We've signed Luke Harper. What I didn't notice is he's injured, and we gave him surgery, and Luke Harper will be able to debut in 3 months and 3 weeks. But he'll be debuting. I don't know what I'm going to call him. I have an idea what his gimmick's going to be and what he's going to work with, but at 34, certainly a lot of upside to him, and hopefully he can be someday at 75 over this we can push or help put people over. But he's in. Just take me heel for Harry Smith. Impact's up to a 1.01, so that's positive on Bravo, and an 8.90 also, no pun intended, but a spike to the ratings on Spike, so that's very good. I might even see if we can put it as in a bigger network than Spike, if possible. I'm not too sure what the networks are, but we can look in, we can see from there. But yep, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. As I say, we'll now crack on into July 2016 in game, and we'll head towards the next pay-per-view. One other thing, as I say, owner goals I put up. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but there was nothing that was going to get done short term. Everything was like a year and 7 months, and I'm like, a year and 7 months to really get the approval rating up. I think we'll coast along it. We're coasting at the now, and if Dixie fires me, she fires me, but hopefully we should be fine, and you know, she's quite happy with what we're doing. But aside from that, guys, cheers for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. If you've got any comments, as always, guys, people appreciate them. Put them in the comments section. Even any questions in TW, I can try and help, or somebody else that watches the series can maybe help as well. But until next time, guys, this is 21 Maxwell. Take it easy, and I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.